Hey everyone, how you been? Yeah, I don't have hair anymore. High T levels, high stress. It's just my lot in life. I don't really care. Hope you don't mind my new look. I am under no delusions, by the way, that I have it bad in this world. There's far more going on, affecting far more people, and yes, the horrors unfolding all around us continue to manage to get worse all the time. And yes, I am as infuriated as you are at all the people making this happen. But when it comes to loved ones and people in our lives who are going through a lot, many of you have asked about Kara. I have news. I have heard from her again. She has her phone privileges back. She has email privileges back. Many of you have written to her or tried to write to her over core links and found her recipient unavailable. That is now restored. She has been getting your physical mail letters sometimes. She did not get the last time I tried to send her some pictures and a letter in the mail. Maybe that'll come through, maybe it won't. The system remains awful. I do want to allay some of your fears, and this is in no way an indication that anything is good on the inside. I continue to be a pretty staunch abolitionist and hate everything about our justice system and prison system. But the specific questions that loads of you have asked me, many people have been sending me all the articles and recent reports about the Trump administration's escalation beyond even what it was before of attacks against trans inmates and saying, oh my God, is Kara okay? What's happening? For those unfamiliar, I'm not going to get way into it because it's horrifying. There's been a spate of articles about a new policy about essentially forced detransitioning, like medically experimental detransitioning and social detransitioning, denying people their garments, denying people their haircuts, denying people their meds. And I just want to say, for now, at least where Kara is, that's not happening yet. Does this mean you can rest on your laurels and just take the fight some other day? No, we're all in the fight, we're all together. If you have a loved one, however, inside the Department of Corrections, inside the Bureau of Prisons, they are probably not being completely subject to Dr. Mengele level Nazi atrocities yet. Kara and the other ones who are inside on HRT are still getting their HRT. The levels, again, they're playing games with people's hormone levels. She's back up to a little bit better than she had been. I've given you some reports about that. The ongoing harassment, the ongoing dead naming, misgendering, all of that, still a big thing. In fact, if anyone is interested, God, I'd really love to talk to Trans Pride Initiative, if anyone has any contacts there, if anyone has private counsel who is interested. Again, Kara has some means. We can talk about billing. I'm not going to name names. I'm trying not to be legally actionable here. I might link some stuff down below. I'll talk about it in the doobly-doo, but there are other inmates who, and again, this is very common inside any prison. Anybody inside prison doesn't want to be there. So people will look for every possible angle to get themselves out, to get a time cut, to get their situation, circumstances changed. It's really, crabs in the boiling pot. They will rip each other down and try to boost themselves up. There are a couple of people, one in particular, who has been making all kinds of outrageous, completely false claims about the trans inmates, saying, oh, they've been trying to sexually harass me, they've been trying to do this. The allegations are all completely made up. But what they're trying to do is get themselves out of lockup. And in doing so, their method of doing this is trying to accuse Kara and others of causing, sexual harassment conditions, when in fact it's usually the trans inmates who are being harassed and attacked by everyone else. But the lawsuit this is a private, party lawsuit that is happening by this one prisoner is explicitly dead naming Kara in the lawsuit, even though those records are all sealed, even though legally from the federal government on down, Kara is Kara. She is female in all her paperwork. They are misgendering and dead naming her and others. If you are interested in any way in getting in touch with Kara and trying to pick this up and countersuing, because that's the only thing that bullies understand is response with force, most of the dolls inside will probably have to countersue against these orgs that are fighting them like this. That is ongoing, and that is something where we can use your help. What you don't have to worry about in this instant is people being literally forcibly cold turkey detransitioned. That's not happening yet, especially Kara and others who are attached to the Kingdom lawsuit. If you're not familiar, Kingdom v. Trump, that is all about literally protections for people on the inside. Kara is a named party in that lawsuit. Other people are named parties. the judge has specifically said, like, again, if you're not following Legal Eagle and other channels, like, the justice system does not move fast enough to fight fascism, but it is, in fact, fighting back against the Trump administration. Tons of judges are fed the fuck up with this administration. Are they going to fight hard enough and accomplish enough fast enough? I don't know. But I wanted to at least give you an update to let you know what's going on and what isn't going on. Kara's release date got kicked around a little bit because of this latest disciplinary action, but with fingers crossed, she'll probably be out of there mid-year this year. I look forward to giving you another update soon. That's what I got for now. Thank you. Look out for each other. Stay safe out there.